G'day and welcome to a strange edition of the Aussie Ideas Man. I never watch Ride the Future, but this one took my attention. It's 30 minutes long and it's so much rubbish that I thought I may as well feature them. I'm only going to show my face now. The rest of the video is theirs, and I will just put what's wrong with each part of their video in text boxes and other markings on the video itself. So just add, that's all from me. Bye for now. Stay safe. Of course, that last bit will be put on the end.
I had been chasing this moment for weeks, practically stalking a company that kept asking me to wait. Every time I asked, the answer stayed the same. A polite version of not yet, not today. So I finally showed up at their headquarters, lingered around, and watched closely to see what was happening. I wanted to know if they were still quietly road testing their newest prototype somewhere close by. Eventually I tracked it down, and today, against all odds, they finally agreed to let me drive it. This particular prototype does not have a finished interior, so plenty of raw material still shows through. But the exterior tells a different story, because it is remarkably close to what buyers will eventually receive. Full solar panels cover the body, and I could actually watch the energy numbers update in real time. The motor inside is essentially production ready, matching what future owners can expect once deliveries begin rolling out. Production lights work exactly as intended, and the windows roll smoothly up and down like any normal car. Camera feeds are fully functional too, giving me a live look at blind spots automatically. I had begged for this opportunity for so long that pulling a few strings finally paid off completely. The vehicle sat there, quietly charging while I got ready. Patience finally rewarded after countless requests. Enough waiting though, because it was finally time to stop talking and actually get behind the wheel. This is one of my favorite vehicles the company has ever built, and today proved it again. The interior clearly still has unfinished components scattered around. Wires and gaps reminding me this remains a prototype. Outside though, everything looks strikingly accurate, especially the solar panels stretched carefully across almost every visible surface. Even though clouds covered most of the sky, we were still pulling in roughly 80 watts of power. It felt almost unbelievable watching numbers climb steadily even though sunset was creeping closer with every passing minute. As we drove uphill, I noticed just how many production-grade parts were already installed throughout this vehicle. The body uses real carbon components, giving it a strength and lightness that impressed me instantly. We also have the motor supplier's unit installed, and honestly, it sounded incredible every single time we accelerated. The closer we got to open sunlight, the higher those solar numbers climbed, occasionally spiking past 100. I kept staring at that wattage display, fascinated by how quickly conditions could change the total energy collected. At one point, we briefly saw the number jump above 111 watts, which surprised me. Something I would honestly love on every electric vehicle is that constant, always active, blind spot camera view. Not having to signal first just to activate a camera feels so much more convenient during regular driving. You always instinctively know exactly where to look, without fumbling for a blinker or checking mirrors constantly. Traditional mirrors create drag anyway, so removing that need feels like a smart efficiency choice overall. Everything about this vehicle seemed built around maximizing range and squeezing out every bit of possible efficiency. That focus is exactly why this remains one of my favorite vehicles among everything currently being developed today. Efficiency is the entire point of switching to electric, And this car embraces that philosophy completely and enthusiastically. At one intersection, people nearby noticed us immediately, staring and pulling out phones to record the moment. Someone literally filmed us driving past, clearly curious about a vehicle unlike anything typically seen on local streets. The regenerative braking felt surprisingly smooth, blending naturally into the driving experience without any jarring or awkward transitions. Steering felt remarkably natural too, almost indistinguishable from a conventional vehicle despite the unusual three-wheel layout.
That's all from me. Bye for now. Stay safe.